Lisa Marie Presley has been ordered to pay her estranged husband Michael Lockwood $100,000 in attorney fees, though it's less than a third of what he was asking for. Lockwood, 56, who is fighting a bitter divorce battle with Elvis Presley's only child, went to Los Angeles Superior Court Wednesday to demand almost $500,000 in past and future attorney expenses, but Judge Patrick Cathcart awarded him $100,000, saying that should be sufficient to prepare for the couple's upcoming divorce trial set for August 13. Judge Cathcart decided that the issue of an additional $188,000 Lockwood was asking for in attorney costs already incurred should be decided at the August trial. Presley, 50, was in court Wednesday sitting several rows in front of Lockwood, who was wearing a dark suit and carrying his trademark black fedora. They ignored each other during the 20-minute proceedings, as well as the $188,000 he claims has already been spent on legal expenses. Lockwood's attorney Jeff Sturman asked the judge to award Thean another $276,000 to cover future lawyer fees for the upcoming divorce trial and costs of settling the custody of the couple's 9-year-old twin daughters, Finley and Harper. Sturman complained of Presley's conflicting reports about her income, which he said are all over the place, adding, "She has misrepresented her income," he said. She has paid her own attorneys $200,000. She claims to have $125,000 a month expenses but only $100,000 in income. Where does the other money come from? Sturman also said Lockwood is in a situation of economic duress. Miss Presley has a lot more money out there. She just isn't telling us where it is. She is a well-financed person who can clearly afford the lawyers she wants. Presley's attorney Gary Fishbein called Lockwood's demand for a total of $464,000 in legal fees overstated and overfilling. These legal fees are not appropriate and she cannot pay that, said Fishbein, who added that Lisa Marie is willing to pay just $40,000 in attorney fees for him to prepare for the divorce trial. It is more than sufficient to prepare for trial. It's all he's entitled to, no more, awarding Lockwood $100,000 for trial preparation. Judge Cathcart ordered that this money has to be paid by Presley within 30 days. At another court hearing earlier this month, Lockwood's lawyer, Sturman, accused Lisa Marie of deliberately hiding her wealth from her estranged husband, who has claimed in court papers that she makes around $4.2 million a year, or $350,000 a month, mostly from the trust her father set up for her. Sturman complained to Judge Cathcart at that time that a list of Presley's assets and debts her attorneys provided to the court is completely useless. He went down all the items of the list, including household furnishings, jewelry, stocks, bonds, mutual funds, retirement funds, and pensions, and her father's trust. And against each item Presley's lawyers had written value unknown. This is somebody who is making a deliberate choice to fail to disclose, he told the court. What is in the trust? Is she holding $50 million there? We don't know. We don't know what she's worth because they won't give us any documents. Lisa Marie claims in court documents that she's some $16.8 million in debt, $10 million of which is owed in back taxes. And last week she filed a separate lawsuit in LA against her former business manager, Barry J. Siegel, accusing him of frittering away her $100 million trust fund, leaving her with just $14,000. Siegel has countersued, demanding $800,000 in damages and insisting that Presley squandered away her fortune because of her uncontrollable spending habits. Meanwhile, Lockwood says in court documents that he has been reduced from living in luxury with Elvis Presley's only child to having just $435 in his bank account and earning only $20 minus $25 an hour as a part-time guitar technician Andean. He also claims he has around $50,000 of credit card debt and owes his lawyers almost $300,000. He wants Lisa Marie to pay him $263,000 a year so that he can enjoy a lifestyle that is closer to my marital status of living, and it will be substantially above the subsistence standard of living at which I am currently living. Whether Lockwood is entitled to spousal support from Presley hinges on whether a post-nuptial agreement which the couple signed in 2007 is ruled valid or invalid by the court. The agreement said that neither party should have a claim on the other if the marriage broke up. But Lockwood is demanding that the prenup should be torn up, saying he was coerced into signing it. Judge Cathcart continued the case until after the post-nuptial issue is settled and referred it to a different courtroom at LA's Superior Court, where Judge Thomas Lewis set the trial date of August 13. But Judge Lewis also scheduled a mandatory settlement conference for June 8 in the hope that Presley, Lockwood and their lawyers can reach an agreement without having to go to trial.